So at this point, I want to bring in Dr. Dvir Abramovich. He's the chair of the Anti-Defamation Commission, a civil rights organisation working to eradicate anti-Semitism, and he's been listening. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
Now, do you think we need to make it harder for people like Mr. Wells to run for council? I just wonder what you make of this situation.
Absolutely. Look, this is not Nazi Germany. And in 2023, we should not have the Western Australia Electoral Commission allowing this Hitler worshipper, this demagogue of hatred, who is an avowed and vocal neo-Nazi and Holocaust denier. We were probably dreaming of an era in Australia to run for public office. A democracy is not just about the rights that we have, it's also about what we're willing to tolerate. And this is not normal. And to allow hardcore white supremacists to be a candidate, it is a spit on the memory of the brave diggers who fought and sacrificed their lives to defeat the Nazis and Hitler's regime. It's also a kick in the stomach to every Holocaust survivor in Western Australia, and it tramples on the memory of the 6 million Jews and others murdered by the Nazis. I mean, this is beyond belief. And we have to remember that words are bullets. This man has joked about building Holocaust gas chambers by being a councillor. This cannot stand.
So what needs to happen? Because ultimately you could also say that I suspect the majority of people probably don't agree with his views, and it would be very hard for him, I suspect, to get elected. So the voters will make the decision ultimately.
Yes, but there should be no place on the ballot, and I call on the Western Australian government to actually legislate. We should not be allowing unvarnished racists and hardcore bigots such as Stephen Wells to run for office. I mean, his bigotry, his agenda tears to shreds all the shared values and ideals that Western Australians hold. We cannot mainstream and give him a platform. That's the issue. We don't need a Christchurch in Perth for us to take the white supremacist and neo-Nazi threat seriously. He's appeared on websites that have had people like Thomas Sewell and others, people who have given the Nazi salute, who've talked about, loving Hitler. We need to be very much aware that this is a whole of society challenge. And again, to me, it beggars belief that the law is allowing this hate monger to run for public office.